Here's a video on my front spring bit here on my 66 Caprice. Fighting the front coil springs. It's something everybody hates to do. And unfortunately I decided to stay with the big block springs rather than make it easy and go with small block. Even though I'm running a small block motor, I like the height. Here's the first spring. This is a replacement spring. That's what the catalog said should fit my car. Of course, these are about 17.5 inches long here. And they need to squeeze into a pocket that's about 12 to 13 inches. This is a pretty heavy duty spring here. And to just shrink it 4 inches doesn't seem like much. But I ended up having to cut off almost a whole lap just because the spring wasn't actually clocked correctly for my application, which I've found out is common for aftermarket parts, especially 66 Caprice for some reason. Maybe the Impalas as well. I could not find springs that would clock right and have the right distance, etc., etc. So this is what I ended up with. Like I said, this part's listed for my car, and we just got to make it fit, that's all. And I made a tool. You've seen it on YouTube. A threaded rod to a coupler. And I actually have a thrust bearing in there that I ordered from Grainger. Stands up to like, I don't know, 4 tons or something. But there's roller bearings in there. And then it comes through the shock area. And this time I had to put a hook on here. Got to hook off another puller. And attached it with some locking hardware down here. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Got a nut here and a lock nut. And a washer. Going up to this hook. And I'm hoping to get this compressed enough to get this up on there. It's quite a bit lower. So have to spin the compressor, bring up the spring, jack up the lower A plate, and hopefully meet it in the middle here. Tonight I'm just going to get the spring set and see what it looks like. Right in this little hole down here, there's another little hole inside there where you can see the end of the spring. Inspection hole here. Kind of hard to show on film, but it's down there. A little white part right in the middle there. That second hole. That's seated properly. So now that we have the spring set, I'm going to start compressing it. This wrench is just to keep everything at the bottom from spinning. I've run this spring up enough to get the A plate, get this close to where it sits in there. Here. Here's a better angle maybe, see the springs. Okay, here's the end of the spring. And it needs to be up here. There's no way to turn it, to rotate it without throwing off the top clocking. So what I have to do, just like the other side, is cut it off. Cut it off even with this pocket here. So I've marked a spot with tape. Got an arrow in there that I remember putting on at least. Got an arrow in there pointing to which side I need to cut so I don't mess up and cut it on the wrong side. That's what I'm going to do now. I got the spring under quite a bit of compression. It's about maybe a third of the way up. It's where you just got to trust the tools. I also have a safety chain in here. And the way I have it routed is above the link I'm going to cut off. I have it above this one. This is where I'm going to cut back here. So even after I take out this piece, chain's still holding the spring to the lower A-arm. So even if this tool up here, the compressor fails, it may kick out, but hopefully it won't go too far. There you have it.
Oh, I see you got something else in here. I see you got something else.
Okay, now you can see how close to the pocket we are. I have the springs right there, bottom of the pocket's right in line with this here. In the groove. So, next all I gotta do is shrink this bad boy another 5 inches right there. And take this and squeeze it all up in there. And it just started getting tight as far as cranking it here. Just started getting to the point where I'm feeling some serious tension on it. It goes, I know there's a lot more tension on it than what I was feeling on this end of the wrench, and that's because of the bearing. I have a thrust bearing in there. Makes it spin real easy. So the first half of the tension is pretty easy with that. Second half you start feeling it. Alright, we'll give this a shot. Double safety. Got a chain on one side, a strap on the other. And the strap's helping to reduce some of the tension on this just a little bit. There. We did here. Scary, huh? Okay, my jack is coming apart. Another nice. Cut came off my jack. Yep. Keep it to work with it. Alright, we're getting closer. Make sure it's on deck. There. 3 inches. Almost there. I'm gonna get some help on this one. I had it close. Just barely. Yeah, it's a rubber bushing in there. Yeah. I'm gonna do a little more. Yeah, that gives you the whole thread right now.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. All right, thanks. Loosen up a little
You know, you think, well, it's gonna be tight, and then all of a sudden it just slides in.
bit. Yep. All right, spring looking pretty seated okay, huh? Once we let the compression down, it should run that way anyway.
All right, so tighten this up. So you're gonna loosen this first or the jack first? Are we off the thing?
Big magnet.
Yeah, we're not off the jack stands too.
All right, I'll tighten this up a little bit.
You already have tie rods that are perfectly adjusted, right?
Yeah. It came in the kit.
Hold mine up. Get it while you can.
Yep. Yeah. If we ever tighten up these bottom ones, you can. That's true, isn't it?
Well, the bottom one can't flop out at least.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, I think, a better design than when you got them both on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Is this what happened, tightening up the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it bowed in the middle. Yeah. Son, it'll have wheels on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that'd be nice. No.
Alright. Y'all got this Nash ready?
Yeah, still waiting for O-ring.
Who's Nash? That old man had one in my neighborhood when I was growing up. That old thing Nash, blue and white one.
Cool little car.
Yeah. Well, y'all working on this?
It's gonna put the whole thing back together.
What that car? What that is?
That's the Caprice. This is the one that's on the rotisserie on the other side.
Caprice? One like this here?
No, it's on the other side on the rotisserie. The body's over there, the chassis is over here. Pay attention which way these are facing. They hold it in there, that's the job.
Yeah. Y'all filming the whole thing?
Yeah. Have to get pliers turned around a little bit. The gam's catching. But should be able to take all this mess off here. Like I said, where are you going to start? With the jack, bolt, the strap?
This will start with the tool.
Yeah, I would think so.
Or maybe the strap. Strap will be hard to get off. That strap will probably be the hardest one to let go.
Yeah, once the spring's stretched.
I work with them every day on them ragged ass.
Yeah, this is not
I
releasing.
haul stuff every day with these them old things there. There you go. Them old things there, boy. Hell.
Straps over there.
It's a good one.
Watch it.
Tool over there. Oh, I guess I need that.
Well, y'all rebuild them all the way on.
Yep. Rear chassis all the way up. I can see how that's a little bit bent.
Yep.
That's the transmission for it right there. That's like, what is it, 327?
The engine,
Yeah,
350.
350?
Yep. Can you take the bolt all the way out? That's what we did on the other side, and then the thing fell down.
We had to unscrew the tool from the bottom still. We walked out the normal way, but they slid down past that. They slid down past the spring last time. Right now when I'm,
Well, it might when you take the tension off it, or is it's not working?
no, it's jamming up against this and going that way and pushing it down. I'd have to go up far enough to get this to swing down. Oh, I won't with the wrench in there for sure, huh? The wrench is messing me up. There we go, alright. The wrench in different place. There we go.
Without getting it rehooked again,
Yeah, alright.
If it's going right where it belongs. So I get the wrench from this side.
What?
I get the wrench from this side, I
Okay, you're on the other side too.
Start attention. Good.